What's up? I think let's be more over here. There we go. What's good, everybody? Happy Thursday. Thanks for joining today. First of all, 60 stream streak, Mojave. Let's go. Let's go. That's awesome. And it's also just like my milestone marker of probably how many streams I've done since we've gotten that activated. What's up, Molgor? What's up, Flamingo? Welcome on in, everybody. I'm also glad we got the cat sitting very comfortable emote showing up on screen, because it's hilarious when that's just displayed as text. What's up, Stubby? Welcome on in. There's that emote, and then there's the one where they're all sitting around the campfire. That's like also a really long name. That I feel like there used to be a shortcut key to getting to all of those, but I'm wrong. But welcome on, everybody. I should actually just switch to this screen. Smo guy is really dedicated. I haven't seen them around. Yeah, this is the first time. I think he's a first-time chatter. I'm really excited about this drawing. Like, so you guys have the same effect. I'm gonna add some build up here. You know, if you've seen what I've been drawing, when you stare at it for a while, you know, you start to sink in all the details and everything. But when you see it for the first time after like not seeing it even for an hour or a day or whatever, man, it looks so good. Zoom it out a little bit. I'm like so pumped about this drawing, and we're so close to finishing it. It's so close. So close. I'm like really proud of it. So mysterious, so nonchalant. Sounds like a cool dude. What's up, life? Welcome on in. I saw you guys playing. You were playing Rocket League last night, right? With Collector. I was lurking for a while actually, while I was playing League. I had you guys as like a pop-out window. Yeah, that was fun. I love some good old car ball. Oh man, what's that emote? But wait, with their this one. Yeah. No weighing. We're not that. Oh dude, I suck too, but that's the fun of Rocket League, you know. I feel like Rocket League is a very you can suck but also do well. Like, it's still like a ton of fun to play, is how I feel about it. Molgor, welcome. Yeah, my hair is not. I need a haircut so badly. Jeej and I finally scheduled our haircuts, although mine's not until April. Yeah, Molgar, I'm very excited about this drawing. Very excited about this drawing. It is almost done. Almost done. I think, so we need to like finish out the mountain, which that will be should be pretty easy. A lot of it will stay like white, so it looks like the sun is shining on it. Proximo, welcome on in. Thank you everyone for joining me today. I appreciate it. No, okay, wait. Next week I'm gonna be doing, I thought I had to postpone my Thursday stream next week. I thought I was gonna potentially move it to Wednesday, but I just remembered I don't have to do that. So I just confused you guys with information that doesn't matter. So I drew the 3 Gen 10 starters, but cursed. Let's go. I was considering drawing the 3 Gen 10 starters as well. Also, just saying Gen 10 sounds funny. But so many artists beat me to the punch that I'm just like, I'm over it. Wait, you're already leaving? Leaving for school? We'll get to class. I'm glad you could make it in for a little bit, Flamingo. I'm glad you could see the drawing, but I will be posting it when it's all said and done. I'm so excited to finish it. Dang. Well, have a good day at class. I'll probably still be on if you're done, because I'll do this. I'm curious how long this will actually take. I've been taking it slow on purpose. Tell teacher said no. Yeah, tell that teacher we said collectively as a chat no. I'm dropping out to watch some cat guy on Twitch. Yeah, they'll totally love that. Yeah, I think that will go over really well. Hey, so there's this like really niche Twitch streamer. He loves cats. And he draws, and he also like has this weird obsession with Pokemon. Anyways, I'm dropping out. You sent 3? Perfect. Now's a good time. Let's look at those. Alright, well I know which one's chilling on chat with me today. They're great. I love these. Alright, I'm gonna do them in reverse order. I'm doing them one at a... Well, maybe I should do them all at once, so you can see them next to each other. Yeah. I'm from the second I saw Brout was my guy. Brout was the one I knew I was going with. This is my lead... sorry. Not your drawing of it. This of the 3 gens, or the 3 starters. The little gecko one is my least favorite. It's definitely between Brout and Ponbon, but I think I always love grass starters. I'm so glad Gekwa is your favorite. I keep saying that. I'm like glad that people love it, because that's what Pokemon's all about. Is some people hate them, some people love them. Doggo for sure. Yeah, it literally was between... The second I saw them, it was between those two, but I think there's so much attitude behind Brout. It really comes down to the final Evo. 100%. It comes down to the final. But I love your cursed versions of them. I think they're perfect. And I'll just go say right now that he's chilling on screen with me. He's chilling down here. Oh. Oh, I did that wrong. Okay, there you go. Yeah, he's chilling down here with me. I'm a big Brout lover. I'm a Brout bro, as they say. I'm a Brout bro. I love how this just looks like this is like a chicken nugget. But Ponbon is so cute. He's so like one brain cell up here. I love it so much. My only issue with the bird is the eyelash it leaves looks like the leaf bow tie on the leaf owl starter. Oh, Rowlet. Yeah, I have a Rowlet Pikachu. Here, one sec. This guy. You're talking about this guy. I also love Rowlet. And I won't deny they look similar, but what I'm telling myself, what I'm coping with is like, well, one's an owl and one's like a chicken. And I love Torchic and I love Blaziken, and I'm like hoping Brout gives me that vibe. I mean, he's very much gearing up to be like Blaziken. But the problem is I hope he doesn't actually look like anything like an owl. What's up, Moltra? Burb. Yeah, I like the Burb. He's chilling on screen with us today. Eventually, you know how I always put like an illustration down here? Eventually I want that to be an interactive character. Because if there wasn't an interactive character, if I wasn't already behind the camera on stream, I probably would have a VTuber. And a VTuber rig. That'd be like a fun cartoon that you could like interact with channel points. But I think because I'm already not a VTuber, and I feel like getting viewers is easier when you're not a VTuber, I should just stay this way. But I've just seen so many other streamers who have the rig, and they can do so many cool things, and I wish we could do those things. So the solve to it is adding a character. We just add something that lives down there. And he's like, when I first brainstormed it, it's like some character chilling on a couch. Because the couch is the like foundation of it. And then other characters can come join them on the couch, and then maybe you can give them like a bag of chips. So they start eating chips. And you give them like a soda to drink, and then so they start drinking a soda. And then other things, you know, things could pop up behind the couch. Wag me, GM, Web3 is the future. That'd be a really funny sound alert. Web3 is the future. Just like straight into the mic. Oh man. Also managed to, some mornings I wake up pretty early and I still make coffee because Jeej wants their coffee. But I leave mine in one of these mugs because I want my coffee for stream. So if I drink it before stream, I feel so like lost without it. Hey, thank you, Monolith. Thank you so much. Yeah, we've been drawing this, and also welcome on in. We've been drawing this for the past few streams, kind of off and on. Maybe 3 streams. But it's a little Twitch redeem that I have where you make it to like 30k, you can redeem for a CLON original sketch. And this was Molgor's in chat, and we're almost done with it. And I'm very excited because I don't normally draw very detailed landscapes. So I'm kind of glad I could do that for this one. And now it's opening the door that I should be doing this more often. I think I should be doing things like this more often because I think I've got the character part down. I can draw characters, but often my characters don't have a background behind them. And so I guess just kind of stream of consciousness right now. What I want to do today is, so one thing that I don't want to, I'm debating whether I do or not because I mean, this thing is so tiny. That if I put like little trees down here, you know, like little trees, like little, this is where, you know, top of the mountain, there's obviously nothing. There's no plant life up there, but like down here is where it starts to bleed into the trees. I think it'd be fun if we had some like subtle shrubbery down there and stuff. You should do it more often because it looks freaking amazing. Thank you. I think mixing realistic backgrounds with stylized characters looks cool. That's what I'm thinking too. Like, you know, whenever you watch like an anime, or maybe an anime is not the best example, but I think you know what I mean. And it's like you have these like cartoon characters that are outlined and like brightly colored, and then you have these like beautiful backgrounds, and I need to be doing that more. I'm also debating if I do like a harder outline, like right here. So Chugs is a little bit easier to see. And also Monolith, all the characters that I talk about, basically all my emotes on this channel are characters that I draw. They're like a part of the crew. And so then we have to do the cloud, the cow cloud, which will be funny to do. And just in general, the sky. So we got our work cut out for us today, but we're almost done. Because the moment a character, yeah, it feels complete. You know, it definitely feels complete when you have the character with the background. And it's fun. It just takes a little bit longer, but I think it's worth it in the end. It's worth like spending the time doing it. It is a challenge. It's for sure a challenge. This one, doing the trees was fun, and thinking about the lighting, because I kept saying like, imagine the sun is right here, because we haven't drawn it yet. It's like all the lighting is for that. And drawing his little once we shaded him in and Chugs and gave him a shadow, that's when he actually felt like he was a part of the drawing. So I'm just sort of thinking, and I think I always leave a signature on my drawings. It's like part of the drawing. I think I'm leaving that for right here. That's where it'll end up going. It was originally going to be on the tree, but I kind of forgot about. I forgot we were going to do that, and then I shaded in the tree the way I shaded it. I was like, oh, not going to do that anymore, because I was going to like make it look like it was carved into the tree, and I forgot to do it. Chug's reuniting with his family. Actually, wait. I love that lore. Yeah, he's going back to the cows. You should give that character a thicker outline. Oh, yeah. Oh, now I understand your previous comment. Can we share our OCs? Yeah. Oh, I would love that. So, we do have a Discord. Nice. We have a Discord, and we have an art channel as one of the channels in the Discord if you want to join. But you are more than welcome to post any of your OCs there. I love showing them on stream as well. Just love meeting other artists in general. And that's pretty much the only section you can post a photo on in the Discord, but that is the section to do it in if you want to show off anything. So I'm trying to think about where I want to start first. I think I want to start with completing the mountain first, and we're essentially just working our way up. So between that, or we're gonna have to like lightly shade the entire sky, which I've sort of been like waiting to do, and then we have the cloud. Okay, wait, thinking about how we do this in what order. The cloud should come before the sky. A little easier. So I think we start with the mountain. We do the mountain, we're working our way up, basically. We started like how I originally wanted to do it was work this way, but we're kind of working this way because I'm left-handed, or I guess this way, so I don't smear over anything. So I think let's do the thicker outline too. Let me send the character concept I made to your DM since it gets deleted in the art channel. Why? That's fine. You can totally DM it to me, but I'm wondering like why it's getting deleted. Yeah. See, now you can really... Now, okay, honestly, just that one line helped. That's crazy. Yeah. Okay, now Chugs feels like that's crazy how those two lines helped. Should be a file format thing? Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. That sounds about right. Oh, cool. Some Roblox. And then Monolith, if you do end up... Oh, you did. Oh, cool. I know someone on my team who would... I like this. Well, I'm saying... Yeah, I'm stumbling my words. We have someone who, on our like team, I guess, who loves making maps and lore and stuff. So this is right up his alley too. Let me start with Moltra real quick. They sent yours just before, so I'm gonna... Yeah, Link gonna love that map. That's exactly who came to mind. I should let him know that we got a fellow map maker. Okay, so we got this, and let me get both versions. They took 2 photos. And then Ayo. I wish these went down there. I love the red. I love the red and black. I am gonna slightly crop this just so we can fit it in here. I'm like, I know nothing about Roblox, so when I see this, I'm like, how are you doing this? I don't know how you're doing this. But this is sick. I think this is dope. I'm a sucker. As much as I love blue and white, I also love black and red. I think that's such a cool combo as well. What shoes you got on there? This is sick. I also like the horns that you got. So is this supposed to be inspired by the illustrated version I've seen of your character, of your OC? Is this sort of like a play on that or an extension of it? Yes, Stubby. I have been. I was a Brout bro from the start, but now, after all these memes, I'm like, it's all about Brout. It's all about Brout. Yeah, I'm a Brout. When he's in, how he's in like the puffer. Yeah. Oh, also inspired by, I still don't know how to pronounce that Pokemon's name. And that at this rate, I'm too afraid to ask. Hit the puffer, check it. He just has such an attitude to him. I'm so glad I learned this trick of to fit to screen. Ooh, it fits perfectly. Oh, this is sick. So we have a map for all of our characters. Oh, ad is coming? Wait, there shouldn't be an ad coming. My ads are you sure? I tried to do it on stream where the ads hit every hour so that no one gets hit with ads in between. No, I just want to make sure you're here before I talk about your thing. Evital? Okay, cool. Evital, is that, am I saying it right? I've always been afraid of it, but I know he looks sick and the shiny looks like bacon. You leaving, Jeej?
Yes.
Yeah. Alright, love you. Bye.
Bye.
I want to fill the map with full detail. Oh, I've read that wrong. I want to fill the map with a bunch of detail. So we have a map for our lore and everything, Cooltopia, and it's so much fun filling out a map. And this is why I'm like, Link would be. He's in Discord if you see him. It's LYNQ is his name, Link, and you posted in the art channel, so he'll definitely. I'll tell him to look at it. I don't know when he'll be in there. He also is on a different time zone, but it's so much fun filling out a map because there's so many possibilities, and like you start thinking about the things that can happen on the map and like why, I'm looking at like this tower. It's like, well, why is that tower there? And like, when did it get created? Or like, then you have like an abandoned one and you're like, why did it become abandoned? And you just start asking, like, you just start questioning yourself constantly about why that thing is there. But did you draw this? Oh, let me put it under me. Here we go. Yeah, the giant sky. I gotta zoom in here. I realized. Let me try to put this under. There we go. Okay. You did it on your iPad? Nice. Are you using Procreate? What are you using for this? All right. I like to see the line work. I'm someone who mostly cares about line work. This is looking awesome. Wait, what's that? I trust Mo, so I'm clicking that. Oh yeah! Hey, I'll show that off. Yeah, I'll save this. So this is one of the maps we made. I need to find the other map too. Even though it looks like a sketchy link, I swear that's a good link. Yeah, I really like the skeleton. You have some very clean line work, by the way. I love the expression on like the water like serpent. So it's like things like, I want to know like what's happening on this island. What happens on this island? Because they're probably like scared of this the serpent. And then we got a cool lake there. That's cool. I'm excited. Let me know. Keep posting your like progression through it all, because I love looking at the maps kind of getting filled out. Let me I should have the map somewhere. I'm only gonna do a quick Google, or not Google search. I'm only gonna do a quick Dropbox search. Utopia map. Yeah, I think this is probably my best bet. Okay, copy that. I'm gonna show you my map now. Oh, that did not work. What I just just tried to do. Okay. Actually, let me, I'm gonna remove the drawing for today, so I don't accidentally, like, do something to it. And then it'll make it easier to see this. Yes, oh wait, this is only half of the map. This is only half of the map. Oh, this was the map I made. Well, sorry, I shouldn't say I made it. I helped draw it. Link was the one that really created the map. And then, like, we have an animated series on YouTube called The Milk Chug, and all of it exists in this little town called Sapphire Town down here. So far, the whole cartoon just only exists in Sapphire Town. And then if we, you know, can make more episodes and keep talking about more of the story, that's where we're really gonna, like, expand to more of the world. I actually don't know if I could easily find it. Utopia map. I have so many maps here. Oh, okay, actually this was the one I should have shown. Alright, this is the map I should have shown. Because there's two sides of the map. Sort of similar to yours, actually. Very similar in that way. That, we have, like, two sides of the map. It's probably hard to see. I watched a bunch of YouTubers who made fantasy maps, so I wanted to make one for myself, but I wanted to use a different approach of making continents. The people I watched use stains of coffee. Yeah, wait, I'm using that stain. Oh, no, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Where they make stains with coffee or ketchup to make the shapes. Yeah, where they sort of let RNG figure it out. So similar to the One Piece map, my limited knowledge, I have no idea. Yeah, Moltra, I wish we could do longer episodes. Yeah, it was essentially, when we did the episodes, it was like, basically the idea was, do you want one like 15-minute episode, or do you want to break them up into smaller, like, bite-sized ones? And because everyone is so used to short form content these days, I was like, let's do, it was a group decision, but we decided to go with what we went with, obviously. So on our map, we have, you cannot type on Discord for some reason. Weird, actually. Why can't you type on Discord? Huh. That I'm not sure about. Unfortunately, I am, Oh! There's a slow mode on there. I, unfortunately, do not have the admin power. No. Slow mode is enabled within the art channel. And I think I did have a reason, like, I did say I wanted it to not blow up, but I feel like we should just get rid of that slow mode. Yeah, it was to prevent spam, but I'm like, so far everyone has been very good about this channel, and I thank you all, because it's like, it's the only place on our Discord that you can post a picture, because we used to get a lot of spam and stuff. We used to get a lot of spam, so that's why I was hesitant to even add the channel in the first place for a while, because I thought people would just abuse it. But so far, everyone's doing a very nice job and being very cordial about it. But I can't respond to the guy who likes my art. Oh, I think that was Moltra. Luckily, I think you can respond to them right here. They're right there. Okay, I think I'm ready to get started here. But it's always fun. I do like doing that at the beginning of stream. I like to talk about what we've been doing. Or I like to go through the art channel and see what everyone else is doing. Also, I don't know if Proxima is still here. I didn't say thanks for the 7-stream streak. Alright, I gotta finish these mountains. Last time I stopped in the mountains because I was like, I don't know if I want to add anything or... But I do see one thing I need to do. So we have mist right here. We have some mist kind of coming up here, which means what's around it should be just a little bit darker. Probably the same shade as like this down here. So... Actually, right as I was getting started, let me just like... Real quick, let me just like... sketch somewhere else. I haven't like warmed up today, so let me just do something like simple. This isn't gonna be really a realistic looking cloud, but I'm just trying to get my shading. Okay. I know it sounds crazy, but I just need to know the, like, to get familiar with the pressure again, like of how hard I need to press down. I'm being very delicate with this drawing. I'm very happy about it, so taking time. Okay. Just a tiny little exercise. I guess let me do one more thing. Sorry, I needed to lock in there because it's just, this isn't even really a good like ball. I just needed to like test out. Dude, thank you for resubscribing, dude. I hope you're doing well, man. Check out this drawing I'm doing. Dude's an OG. Dude's seen me all through my different levels of illustration, so I'm drawing this guy today, and I was just practicing some shading before I got into it, so I could essentially mess up over there, so I could do it better here. Yeah, I'm excited about this. I'm looking forward to finishing this today. So, I'm locked and loaded. I think I'm a little bit warmed up. No thick lines. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, the only thick lines is this guy down here. Can't contain that chugs. So I need to start shading over here. And I keep saying mountains are really fun to draw because you can sort of just make it up. You can make as long as you're creating like these like defined lines at certain points, like kind of like right here, and it starts to form. But we're trying to make some mist. This will look like mist, and I hope it looks like mist. I have no idea if this actually looks like mist. I think maybe when the drawing is like complete, it will, but it still adds to it and it looks cool. So this is where I was debating if we had some like shrubbery in there. Some shrubbery. There's something on the mountains there. Okay, and I'm guessing there should be some like highlight on this area down here. Then we're gonna figure out what we need to do here. This might be somewhere where we just sort of like oh man. Okay. I probably won't be chatting too much as I'm doing this because I'm like trying to really like focus in. So I hope it's a good visual to watch while I'm doing this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Perfect. That's all I needed to hear. Okay. We leave it there for now. And we got this little mountain right here. Almost there. Knew it would happen eventually, but this is why we did not do the sky yet. We're gonna do some erasing. This is where, this is really where the smearing could happen. Cozy Jirachi. Okay, I actually think I might get rid of this mist. I don't know. Not get rid of it, but think about it, I guess. Because really, we're gonna want this ridge line right here to not really have any outline on it. The outline is here because we're gonna like put the sky there. But I think next up is doing the cow cloud. So let me think about how I want to do this. Actually, it might make sense if I do it on a scrap piece of paper first. Looking pretty misty to me. Okay, cool. Which sort of is like right here too. You know, you won't really be able to see this on camera. You can kind of see it. It does look. This does look better in person, I will say. I'm trying to draw it really light. I'll try to make that contrast a little bit better. Some mist rolling up in front of the mountains. So someone threw a mist ball? Yeah. This wasn't the TM I was looking for. Alright, Cloud Cow. Let's make sure this area is nice and clean real quick. All right, Cloud Cow, we're about to make you our cow. All right, I think we start with a circle and we go from there, or like an oval. All right, so the cloud is gonna need some like I think I'm only gonna give it 3 visible legs. All right, there's our cloud. There's our cloud. There's our cloud. I think it's actually looking pretty good. And then I need to think about how it's so big. I love it. Yeah, it's definitely as long as you love it, because I'm like, wait, maybe I did do it too big, but I actually like the size of it. Because now it feels like this is what Chugs is looking at. You know, he's looking at the cows on the ground and the cows in the sky, and he's like, I'm home. I'm here. Yeah, let me just... So then we had to think about how we want to like shape this to like still very much look like a cloud, but if you see it, you're like, yeah, that's a cow. So I think that's the real challenge here. Because we're not going to add any facial features to it. Mo. Jugs, you just blasting the Krieg. Looking at the clouds. He's like Gandalf making the clouds. All right, so let's it's gonna be delicate. Oh, although the sun is right there. Whatever. The cow spots part, that's gonna be the hard part. And then some of it's just gonna have to be the background gets shaded in and kind of like fills in the rest. That might be all I do on the cloud. Because, again, it'll make sense when the background is kind of shaded in. So that's kind of where we're at now, which I'm a little nervous about. Because it's about staying consistent with the background. But I think we can do it. I think I'm just going to get rid of whatever this line I had here. I think that might have been a part of the tree. And I think I'm just not gonna add clouds over here. It's gonna be the mist, this cloud. Sure. I think I'm gonna reduce how many clouds are in this. It's gonna be a very beautiful blue sky with just one cloud. So I should work from this way to this way because I'm left-handed. And then that might be getting close to the end of this drawing. So, because once I do that, then I'm gonna kind of fine-tune the cloud. The cow cloud. Okay. Man, this part's gonna be tough, actually. I'm gonna zone in. Trying to think real quick. One sec before I go any further. All right, I'm going to attempt something here. One sec. Or if I keep using my finger. Not sure how accurate I can be with that either. Basically trying to how can I delicately do the sky here? Thinking about that Baja Blast pie, aren't we all? At the end of the day, I'm always thinking about that Baja Blast pie. Doesn't even have a pencil smudging thing, Bob. You have a thing that you, the thing that you like tear, the paper thing. I know exactly what you're talking about. And in this moment, I really wish I had one of those. I really wish I had one of those right now. Because like I want to get rid of all these like lines that I'm drawing and just like smooth them out, which I'm gonna do. And I think I'm gonna like have the gradient go this way. So I'm gonna like stop there, and now we're gonna try to. They said paper towels work. They said paper towels work. I did a very quick Google search. It said paper towels work, and I think it's better if I try to use a paper towel here. Just to kind of like blend it all in. Make this easier for me to hold. What you could do is use a pencil. Yeah, literally. Mo, you took the words out of my mouth. That is exactly what I was gonna say. So that way I could at least hold something. And then I'm gonna go back and erase some of this. So it's like, kind of soften it up. Like up here is too dark. I'm gonna get rid of some of that. I'm really just trying to get rid of some of the like visible lines. Sorry, I know you guys can't see really, but okay. You. Because, like, I won't be able to technically erase all of it, which means there's, like, that light layer. While I wait for a friend, what's y'all's go-to frozen yogurt flavor? Huh. I don't get frozen yogurt enough to know. Should we start gathering ideas for VIP merch redeems? Ooh, I do think. Were you the one who like said that originally, Moltra? The VIP thing, merch idea? Because I've been thinking about that actually. Ever since that was said in chat, I'm like, yeah, actually, it doesn't count for the people who get VIP via Pokemon. It only counts for the people who get VIP via the redeem. I'm like, yeah, actually, I do want to create something like one of one for anyone who gets that. Because I think that's cool. And I know someone who could help me out with making one of one merch. Oh, but the frozen yogurt flavor, I don't know. I'm just gonna go to my go-to. I do love a good, like, I'm gonna say my favorite ice cream flavor that's not vanilla, because I'm a vanilla maxi. So cookies and cookie dough ice cream, Blizzard. No, when I hit my mist ball, I'm getting a one of one hoodie. It's just gonna be a mist ball. It's just gonna say mist ball, like in the pixelated text. That actually would be sick. I'm not gonna lie. Doing the vanilla maxing. I'm somewhat of a vanilla maxer. I just love ice cream. That I think anytime I go to a new ice cream place, I have to test their vanilla, because if they can't do vanilla right, they can't do anything else right. This has been a fun challenge, the sky. TM34, missed ball. I'm turning the canvas here because I need some help. Alright, I think that's in a good spot. The sky. That's in a good spot. I wanted it darker on one side and go lighter. But the problem is the little, like, not the mist. I need to, like... somehow make that visible. Now they kind of look like mountains. Actually, maybe they should be mountains. Maybe that one I'm kind of doing should be a mountain instead. Just now seeing Chug's shadow that came out. Yeah, isn't it good? It really feels like it puts him in the scene with that shadow. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna make a quick decision here. I think I'm trying to make into a mist cloud. I might just make into a mountain. So it makes that look better. But now I need to like slightly knock out some of that outline I had put there. So it kind of looks like there's like mountains in the background. But then this one, that's supposed to be. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. Okay. That was tough as in difficult. I'm just gonna make the cloud have some outline around it. I know that's technically not, you know, the accurate thing to do, but I just want it to look like a cloud in the sky. Cow Cloud. Ooh, I don't know what to do next. This might be a good time to break up what we're doing with some Pokedol. And now I'm debating if I just make this into a mountain as well. And the part I was struggling... The part I was struggling with was right here, and then the cloud. Those were the two parts I was... And then I need to definitely make sure that now erase the edge right here. Yeah, it kind of still spells cloud. There's way more I need to erase. All right. So I think the next step is I'm going to do the signature now. And let me make sure I got my good pen. The one with the green tape on it. That's how I know it's the good. I'm gonna do that now. And then we're gonna play some Pokedol. And then we're gonna look at this drawing again after I haven't looked at it for like a few minutes. And then decide if there's anything else that needs to be done, anything I could maybe fix. But it's almost done. And I'm honestly all ears. Molgor, anyone, if you see something that might need to be like, looks a little weird, I'm all ears. I'm down to like think about it. But I want to do the signature now. So we are in March now. I do the signature and when I complete the drawing, not when I start the drawing. So I need to do CLON 0326. And I say that out loud because I don't want to mess it up. So. Okay. It's not fully done. Hey, what's up, Ducks fan? Yeah, I think, not to play favorites, everyone, but I think this was my favorite too. I think that's why it went to part 3. I think I just enjoyed doing this one because it was a fun challenge to try to do something completely different. Like, Chugs is like 10% maybe of this drawing, maybe like 5% of this drawing, and then the rest of it are things that I haven't normally done. I'm excited. So, like I said, let's play some Pokedol. Let's all not look at this. This came out spectacular. Yeah, I appreciate it, everyone. I appreciate all the nice words. I really enjoyed doing this one. We're not fully. I mean, we might be done. We might be done. But I'm still like. I think it helps if we don't look at it for a second and then we look at it again. Yeah, I gotta redeem those CLON originals. Thank you, because we were having kind of a dry spell with CLON originals, and I had no idea if that was because I made the redeem a little bit more expensive or what, but I think that's the reason I was willing to spend time on this. I was just like craving doing one of these again. All right, let's actually zoom out before we There's some things that I would maybe want to alter, but it's at that stage where I worry if I do too much, you know? Like I start to like go the opposite way. So let's open Pokédoll. Does anyone have a first guess of the day for Pokédoll? Remember, we're doing Gen 1 through 5, Gen 1 through 4. 1 through 4. There we go. Probably do it that way. Now you can't see the drawing. Perfect. Probably go up a little bit. Sudowoodo. All right. Sudowoodo. Let's do it. And kind of shift over here too. Sudowoodo. Let's go. Let's rip it. What if I'm waiting for the day that we might get it on the first try. I'm waiting for that day. But this was a great guess. Single typing. It's fully evolved. So it's most likely, so it is between two things. It's either a fully evolved Pokemon that like doesn't evolve, or it's a fully evolved stage 3 Pokemon. So we don't know if it's stage 2 or 1. That's what we have to guess here now. So our next guess needs to figure that out. Our next guess, we know it's a single typing, that's huge. Not brown. It's kind of found in the forest. And it's Gen 3 or 4. So, fully evolved. Only fully evolved Pokemon. I kind of want to guess Sceptile, but the Sceptile is grass only. It's a stage 3 evolution. It's not brown. It can be kind of found in the forest, but it's Gen 3. Let's do it. Let's get our green boy in here. Is there any reason I shouldn't do this? Let's do it. Alright, not grass. It's an Evo 1, and it is found in the forest. I don't understand the difference here. And it's Gen 3. Okay. We can do this, team. We can do this together. It's a Pokemon that doesn't evolve in Gen 3. And it's not green or brown. It's a single typing, can be found in the forest. So it's like... yeah, forest and something else. So is it like Zangoose, or Spinda, or we can do this. We can do this. It's a Pokemon that doesn't evolve in Gen 3. Skarmory's double typing. Who else doesn't evolve in Gen 3? Who else do you find just off the... Kecleon. Seviper. Ooh. I like that guess. I like Seviper. I like that guess, because that's just poison. It's not green or brown, and I feel like you can find that in the forest. I like a Seviper. Oh, Plusle. It's Ditto! Alright, so... can you find Plusle in the Orminum? I think I'm gonna guess Viper. Banette, I don't know about Forest. This one's tough. I think it's, if we could figure out the typing, we're in there. I really want to get it on the third guess. Viper's only poison. Illumise is just bug, right? Oh, wait, shoot. That's a good guess, too. Dang, we have a few good guesses here. I don't think any of these guesses are wrong. I think we just have to go with it. I'm more between Seviper and Illumise. Illumis. There's like a way of pronouncing that, and that I just figured out, and I'm trying to teach myself how to pronounce it. Then there's the Regipokey too. You think it's one of the Regis? And then Volbeat. Oh wait, no. Illumise and Volbeat don't evolve, right? They're both their own like single. They're both just like their own thing, right? They don't evolve. I think Bug and Poison are good guesses right now because of Forest. Because of Forest. Alright, I'm going with what I originally... I think Seviper was a great guess. Okay, no. Okay. So, Grasslands and Forests. Cast form. And it's not Poison. Yeah, that's the only reason I didn't want to guess the Regis, because I don't think you can find them in the forest. But that was also a good shout, because I'm like struggling with single typing fully evolved. The forms aren't considered Evos, right? Yeah, I don't think they are. Yeah, they're like male and female. But it's not black and yellow. Black and yellow. And do you think Illumise is yellow? Do you think either of them are considered yellow? Yeah, there are actually, you're right, there are a lot. I'm going to take a guess here. This could be wrong, but I want to know if it's normal typing. We've not guessed white or red as well. Okay. So now I don't think it's Absol. So let's do Illumise. Ah, no! We could have gotten it. That was just a bad guess. We could have gotten it on the third one. No! Good stuff, though. Good stuff. Good stuff. It was Illumise the whole time. Yeah, that was hard. You got it, though. You got it. I really thought Seviper... I don't know why. I didn't think it would be this. It's down 50K. Is it really down a lot, actually? Yeah, who said Seviper? Hey, no. You can say it, but I confirmed it. We're both in the same boat here. We're both in the same boat here, but it was Illumise. I should have. We were so close. Oh yeah, it is down. Sorry, I had to check myself. I had to check the Dow Jones myself. Okay, Silhouette. That's who I think it is, right? That's who we all think it is, right? Yeah. Okay. Not the proboscis. Yeah, Survivor? Easy. This one's always too easy. Sometimes I wish this one was a little harder somehow. I don't know how it would be, but... it makes its nest on sheer cliffs. Riding the sea breeze, it glides up into the expansive skies. Do you think this is like Wingull or Pelipper? I'm only going off of sea breeze. I feel like Wingull is a good guess. I'm curious if anyone else has any other guesses before I yeah, I think Wingull is a good guess over Pelipper, because I feel like Pelipper would have a different description. But Wingull is all about, like, it gliding. Yeah, okay. Nice! Easy! Man, we almost got that first one on the third try, too. We like, had it. Because I was also gonna guess Zangoose, like I did, you know? Oh, okay. We have a really tough one today. We have a really tough one today. That has to be a gap. Like, this has to be the background, right? That's not a part of the Pokemon. Ooh. I like when these ones are difficult. Wow, we're really going off of a color here. Is that like a serpent? Like, you know, is this like a eel type thing? Like melodic? Larvitar. Doing the rock eyebrow? Or that's a Pokemon doing the rock. It's Ditto! Thanks, Flamingo. I'm glad you could chime in just to say that. Oh man, what is this one? Okay, so we have Larvitar as a guess. I don't want to say no to Larvitar because I was wrong the other day. But it's this like hard line right here. The rock eyebrow. But the color. But I feel like Larvitar has a tail that like would be right here. If this is like, I don't know. We can guess it. Is it ball toy? Is it? I'm trying to think of all possibilities before I do anything. Cacturn's legs. Oh, interesting that you said leg. Okay. I don't think it's Cacturn either, because I think Cacturn is like very green. Interesting you said leg though. Now I'm like, I gotta squint at this one. It's Celebi again. Celebi was way too easy yesterday. Well, I don't really have a guess. I'm down to go with a guess from Molgor here. What's up, Link? Welcome on in. All right. Oh, okay, wait, that helped us out a lot. There's a crease. We got a crease. Okay, that helped us out a lot. Link, there's a, I don't know if they're still here. Their name was Monolith, but they are a fellow map maker. Oh, you saw it. I knew it. I was like, if you post in the art channel, I think Link might see it. Okay, so what is this thing? We have a crease. What is that, man? Yeah, it was cool. They were having fun making it, and I was like, you gotta keep posting your updates. I wanna see where this goes. That four-legged leaf dinosaur. I forgot its name. The leaf you're not thinking of Tropius, are you? Or Torterra? Because we're doing gens 1 through 4 now, which I keep reminding myself. Ooh, Meganium! Yeah, you were thinking of Meganium. Okay. It's not a terrible... That's not a bad guess. Because I need some help, guys. Is the color that we're looking at green? Because I'm colorblind. I think this is one of those colors that I can't see. It's green? Okay. Alright, I'm down to guess Meganium. I think that's not a bad guess. I think this is like, there could be toes right there. Wait, I think you might have been right, Mo. You might have been right. That might have been Cacturn. I doubted you because I just thought Cacturn was like way more green, but that is making me think otherwise. Or is it Tyranitar? No, it's not Tyranitar. No. You might have been right, Mo. Wow, okay. See what I mean though about, can you see it on screen? Yeah, you can kind of see it. You were right. Wow, I doubted chat twice. So I was going off the pixel sprite, which is, you can kind of see it down here. And that looks like way more green to me. And that's why I just like kind of wrote it off, because I was like, he's not green enough. But this illustration, he's a little pale to me. Made me doubt. Once we got that tile, I was like, oh, that's Cacturin. Yeah. I feel like I've never seen that Pokemon before. This is a Gen 3 Pokemon. He's cool. He's dark and grass. Yeah, good stuff, Mo. Good stuff. Okay, so the other point of doing this was so that all of us could not look at this drawing for a second. So I'm about to reveal the drawing again. Let's all look at this with a very fresh pair of eyes and see if anything else needs to be critiqued. And I'm all ears. If you see something that stands out to you, let me know. But I'm about to hide this. Okay. My eyes are mega, actually yours are mega fresh, Link. So this is what we drew today. Well, so over a course of a few days. And I think we're good. I think the only thing that, the reason I don't know if I'm willing to touch it is because I don't know how well I'll do it. But this is supposed to be like a little wispy cloud. And I'm unsure if that's being translated or not. But the cow cloud looks a lot better. I was starting to doubt that one too. I know it kind of looks like it could be a sheep or a cloud, but I think it's because I wanted it to still look like a cloud. And then the other thing I might do is the underside of the tree branch. I might actually add like a more defining line. As delicately as possible. Maybe oh, you're right. Maybe the flowers should have a tiny bit of shading on them. Because you're talking about the flowers in the corner. Yeah, like right here. Just like the tiniest amount of shading, just so they don't look like... I know what you mean. And then this. That way the tree just has a little bit of a... The only two things that stood out to me right away, the fence looks dark being far away. Okay, okay. They drew my eyes. Chugs looks squished. That we can't change. But honestly, I think I don't disagree with either of the things that you said. But at this stage, I don't think I can do anything about it. I think maybe you did just point out something I'm curious about. The tree needed like a little bit of a shadow to it. Just the tiny, and maybe the cows too. Maybe everything down here. Because the sun is in the sky, but it's like up here. And it's like somewhere up here. But in general, I think that was a good call out link because it was part of the drawing I don't think I came back to. It was like the cows and stuff. So actually I'm like kind of actually making it darker so it looks like there's like a shadow there instead of it just being dark. Like now that tree looks like it's actually living there because I just added that tiny bit of shadow beneath it. Yeah, I'm very happy with that adjustment, actually. Mod/ban myself? What are you talking about, dude? That was a good suggestion. The chugs we couldn't change because he's like hard set in there. There's no way we're changing that. And then the fence I worry because it's so tiny. No, I think you were right. It was the contrast. It like looked way too dark. I think you were on the mark with that one. Okay. Picking my pencil up and I'm done. I'm done. We're ending it here. Before I screw something else up by over critiquing. Good stuff. This one turned out awesome. Very happy with how this turned out. So I'll be scanning this and then adding it in. Or sending it to you, Molgor. And I'm probably gonna post this one too. I like sort of want to add like a slight vignette to it by just like sort of shading the corners just a little bit. Sounds good. I'll just say, in case you're listening, that's to Molgor. That sounds good. It was to Molgor, in case they're listening on. Reminds me of full art card or something. Wouldn't that be sick if we did a? I mean, it would probably take a sec, but if we did a bunch of cards like this. Now, I'm not sure if I can actually get an original sketch sent to me because I ended my PO box. Ah. We will figure out a way somehow, Moltra. We'll figure out a way that when you get your CLON original, we can also send it to you. Swinging some of it. There were some trees in there that didn't look like trees. Okay. Would it have to be digital? I mean, at the end of the day, I can always send you like the scan of it. I might be Picasso. Thank you. Thank you. I'll take that as a huge compliment. Well, here, let me actually not remove the drawing yet, because, and welcome on in, Naomi. Because I realized that when you're scrolling through Twitch and you see this as the thumbnail, it looks a little bit more interesting and will bring people in. So I'm just going to leave this here for a sec. So I'm not sure. We can draw more. Obviously, I'm going to probably switch to Pokemon at some point. But we're only like, I guess almost 2 hours in. CLON Original 2.0, CLON Original Postcards. You travel to a country of your choosing and draw something, then mail it As a postcard? That sounds fun. Jeej would love that. Hey, Jeej, there's a new redeem where we have to travel the world and go get a postcard and draw on it. 10 coins. Yeah. I'm in. No, I'm just kidding. I would love to travel, though. I would love to travel. And I love that idea, too. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, 10 coins. I spend a bunch of money and go see some places. It's a win-win. It's a win-win. And then I have to send it from that place. But postcards are easy to send. My biggest worry with the CLON originals every time is when I do ship it, and it has to ship internationally, is that it just makes it there safe and sound. Definitely scares me every single time I ship one out. Can I get an acrylic print of the piece? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, you can do whatever you want with it. Of course. Yeah. Of course. It's yours. Like, essentially, at the end of the day, this drawing is yours. Like, whoever claims it. I'm drawing it for you. I'm definitely going to be using it a part of my portfolio and, you know, promote and showing it off. Like this one, I'm going to brag about. And, but from that point, once you have the digital, you can do whatever. Which reminds me, I did not make the March Madness bracket of the Clonimals, and it hit me the other day, and I was like, I can't believe I slept on that, because, I mean, I can still do it. But the reason I bring that up is I need to send out the Clonimals. But they're basically done. I just want everybody to have them. I just wanted to, like, I'm not sure about all the colors. The colors are the hardest part for me right now, is making sure all the colors make sense and when they're put together. But I wanted to do the March Madness bracket so I could trim them down to like the best 20, maybe. And figure it out from there. But at the end of the day, I guess I could just decide which ones are my favorite. Okay, so I don't know what else to do. I could draw other things right now, because this didn't take that long, and we did just spend some time playing Pokeball, so I've probably been only drawing for an hour and a half. But I'm also, you don't have to twist my arm to tell me, hey, it's time to play Pokemon. Because I'll do it. I'm more than happy to. What just hit my brain was, I am curious what this drawing will look like when we feed it through AI to color it. I am curious what that would look like. And there's still some other CLON originals I need to do that with. Because I love just seeing how it colors and does some certain things. I wonder what it would do with the cloud. I wonder how it would treat the cow cloud. It's so cute, the cow cloud. Oh man. All right. Beating Kaizo in 3 moves or less. All right, well, Molgor decided. I guess I gotta do that now. Oh no, I gotta do that now. So I will scan this in. Right, as I transition over, I'll, let me scan this in. Oh. I'm not scanning it in, because I gotta set up my printer, and my printer's not set up yet. Tricked ya. Let me safely put this away. Oh no, I gotta play Kaizo. If you're on Twitch, if you're on any platform that's not Twitch, I'm ending the stream.